Today we're back with Stuart from SW Homes. We came and seen this project, what was it, 6 months ago now?
6 months ago, yep.
So he's converted an old commercial building into 9 one-bedroom flats, and you've got tenants moving in tomorrow.
Literally moving in tomorrow. So you boys drove straight down from Bournemouth to come have a look. So yeah, let's go have a look around. This is our lobby, so we oversized the lobby area, made a massive koi matting area just so people walking their bikes and you know, muddy feet and stuff, just try and look after the building. And we also put up some photos, which I think we mentioned last time. These are puzzles of the building that we got from different years. So that was what it looked like almost the day we bought it. So an old Boots building. These 2 photos over here, this one's from 1960, so you can sort of see the old cars and stuff, which is pretty nice. There's that little triangle on the top which we rebuilt, and then this one's from 1919. So there's basically army barracks in front of the building. So this would have been a place for people to get their medicines and sort of antibiotics and bits and bobs. So it's a cash, I think it says on there, cash chemist and something else. But yeah, so they look really nice, and just the idea of that is to try and give the building a bit of heritage, and so people staying here, they'll actually look after the building. Little bike store which we've just separated. So the back part of that is a part of the kitchen dining area for flat 1, and then this bit is somewhere to put the bikes. And then we walk through here to the lobby, and we've got the 3 doors into our 3 ground floor flats. So flat 1, so we've got the lounge, diner, kitchens all open plan. So this is a little private courtyard for people. What do you think of the finish?
Yeah, it's nice.
It's alright, isn't it?
How much would these rent for?
We actually got £1,300 a month for this flat, which is insane. We had an open day about 2 weeks ago, 2 Saturdays ago, and we had like 9 people all bidding for this. So we had it on the market for £1,200, and we got £100 a month more than what we owned for. But it's just nice. They've got 2 little gardens. This we designed for it to be like a dining room, sort of lounge area, a TV point in the corner, and then these little lights and details and stuff just make it a bit different. This is Megan doing a bit of video. So this one's got a little courtyard at the back. So a nice little bit of private space, and then these steels here we sort of kept as a bit of a feature, just because it looks a bit nicer. Obviously, we were going to paint them black originally, but when we painted it white, it sort of looked quite nice and sort of bit of subtle, bit of detail. Each bedroom's got a little cupboard built in, and this is the lowest head height. This one, because there were steels that sort of ran into the ceiling, so we couldn't do anything with those. So we just still 2.1 metres. That's pretty good.
Let them know how tall you are, because they might come.
I'm 6'5". I'm not small, but these little lighting details as well are quite nice. We just sort of made it just feel a bit more modern, a bit more market, because we want to keep the building as well. We want to sort of spend a few extra pennies. We did overspend a little bit. We're about 100 grand over what we wanted, but because we're keeping it, you know, it is what it is really. We sort of leave the money we spent in the equity, so and because they're going to rent so well, we're aiming to make about 56 or 60 grand per month, per year, so that we're going to make. So it's quite a nice amount, chunk of change, which if we're going to keep it for 10 years, the actual building, the asset will increase in value anyway over the next sort of 10 years. So yeah, it's not really spent money, it's just more invested, a few extra quid. A nice big shower room, all the Veluxes, because this building was T-shaped, we could get the natural light in and obviously bring the living room into the building, because before it was just one big dark shop. It's quite good. So these are entry system, so you can see who's at the door. It's more for the ones upstairs on the 2nd floor, like if you order an Amazon delivery or some food, you know, get your food delivery, you can literally see who's at the door. You can talk to them, you can buzz yourself in, which is pretty cool. And then you can sort of send messages as well to your tenants. So if you've got like, I don't know, like you need to come and check the meters, or you've got I don't know, the delivery, the bin delivery date is different, then you can sort of tell them all on this, which is pretty good. We're locked out. For those old school landlords, you know. Yeah, so this was actually our bonus flat. So we were going to make this into a shop, and then we actually applied for a planning permission later on in the day, just to turn this from the shop into the 9th flat, because it's a better GDV. The actual mortgage company said that if we do the whole building under flats and get rid of the shop, then they'll give us an 80% loan to value, which is really good, because we could release more cash out to go again with our investors. But yeah, it took us a year to build. So we effectively started March last year, and what we're in 9th of March, 2023. So really happy. 12 months for the 9 flats. We did go 100 grand over budget, which is a bit of a shame, but we have spent all the little details. Like we went for a better worktop, went for a better kitchen, better items, and just the cost.
It means you can get more like per month for rent.
Exactly. Yeah. Like we've so far the 3 ground floor flats, we're looking at about 300 quid per month more than what we anticipated. So that's quite a good amount. Yeah, so this was quite a popular flat as well, because of the amount of space that It's about, I think it's about 56 square metres this flat, so decent size, one bed.
1,300 as well.
1,300 a month as well, yeah. So we originally had marketed them for, I think it was 1,150 for the first flat, 1,200 and 1,200, and we've got 1,300, 1,300, and I think this one might even be 1,350. I can't quite remember.
Is that just from like people coming on an open day and outbidding?
Exactly. So we had an open day. So we had about, I don't know, I think about 18 people, 19 couples that turned up to look, and yeah, 7 of them went in the first few hours, which is amazing.
That's crazy.
So demand for rentals is insane. Yeah, nice, quite homely. All these LED lights really don't cost that much more money. You just need someone who wants to do it, because you have to put another layer of plasterboard just on top of the fire break.
Oh, they
just
cut
to sort
in.
of make them all blend in. Yeah, which looks quite cool. So up here we've got 4 flats on the first floor. Little fire lobby, because these ones you walk directly into the kitchen. So you have to have a fire break to stop the fire if there was an issue. If this door was open, that fire door would stop the flames from affecting everyone else. So yeah, open plan. This is the smallest one on the site. I don't really remember where it was when you last got it. Was this all built?
Yeah, I remember this one.
Yeah, this was all being plasterboard, because we looked at the other one. Yeah, so we've done a nice little LED light under the step.
Yeah.
Little TV point and sofa in here. I mean, they're pretty amicable for a little one-bed flats.
Wasn't this one like just the right size?
Yeah, this is exactly it. This is the one that was exactly 37 square metres for the minimum space standards.
Do you say that's for people to jump out if there's a
fire? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, there's a fire. So these opens. There's a flying mullion, it's called. So that window opens out. So if there was an issue, you can hang and drop from there. Apparently, anything under 4 metres. Good luck with that. Don't hit the fence on the way down. So that's a hang and drop. So yeah, it's a stay put policy. It's called.
Yeah, on our last video, you said you should be making around £6,000 a month from this.
Yep. So we were lucky because Liz Truss, we got a mortgage approved before Liz Truss got into office, which they held for 6 months, which we just about got over the line in time. So we were lucky. So we got an 80% loan to value. It's with Interbay, and we got it for 4.9% for a 5-year fix, which is good. And at 80% loan to value meant that we could release almost most of our money. Me and my business partner are leaving about sort of 60, 70 grand in the deal, which is fine. But we get enough to release our investors back from their 50% that they made. We were aiming to make $500,000. We didn't make that quite. We made about 350 grand. But in a volatile market as we're in at the moment, that's not bad going. And to be honest, we've got them long term, so we're quite happy with that in a year. And again, over 10 years, this building will increase in value, and who knows what it'll be worth in 10 years, where they keep printing money. So,
what's your plan for after 10 years? 'Cause you said you want to hold it for 10 years.
Well, I mean, we're aiming to keep it indefinitely, really. So obviously, we've built it bomb-proof, so there's not really much to maintain once the tenants are in. You know, we'll keep it for 10 years and see what we're up to, and if we want to sell it or transfer it into a trust, or there's loads of things you can do to try and avoid a bit of to pay minimum tax, not avoid. But yeah, so basically, so rental for this. So we are, we've got 2 more. Well, all of them are rented out minus 2. So 1 on the first floor at the front and 1 in the loft. We've got another 5 people moving in, viewing it this weekend. But we think they're going to go because we've got another 6 viewings. But if we get full asking price for those, we're going to make around between 5.5 and 6 grand after all the fees and stuff have been taken care of. So it's quite nice. It's about 70 grand a year split between me and my business partner. So nice. We have to leave a bit of money in, but a year and a half, 2 years into owning it, we'll be out, all cash out, and it'll just be
cash flow.
A building cash flow. That's exactly.
Decent. How much do all the ones on these floor go for then?
These ones at the back, we've gone for $11.50 a month for these 2. The one at the front, we've gone for $1,200. One of them's gone. One of them still aiming to rent out. But like I said, there's about 6 people coming over on Saturday that are going to have a look at it. So this is still on the market. But a really nice size living room, kitchen. Enough space for your TV here, whatever size TV you want, TV unit. You have a dining room table, L-shaped sofa or long sofa, however people want to live really. We sort of designed it to sort of give people as much versatility as possible, And then these kitchens, we started off with grey kitchens because we started from the top and worked down. And we looked at it and was like, it's just another grey kitchen. So we had to sort of be a bit braver. And we needed to try and be a bit, what's unisex, we don't know who's going to move in. So we tried to keep it neutral, gone for like the glass splashbacks in these ones, gone for the dark worktop. This is a composite worktop, so it's not durable. So we were going to go for stone, but it was just too expensive. So we decided to go not for laminate, because that just delaminates and it causes you problems. You have to be changing it every few years. So this is really compact, it's solid, it's bomb-proof basically, it's perfect for tenants. And each flat's got a full 600mm integrated dishwasher in each of them, so little touches that will just make people stay here for longer. That's the plan. Name of the game. So this one's gone. I'll just show you the shower panel. So we've gone for just normal ceramic tiles on this floor. We went for polished ceramic on the ground floor. Polished porcelain. These are ceramic tiles. And then in the shower we've gone for just the aquaboards, the panels, just so it's maintenance free. All you need to do is literally just cut the silicone out every sort of 2-3 years, get a silicone guy to come in and just maintain that, and that will stop any water getting behind the tiles and causing you leaks long term. Because the last thing you want is someone not taking good care of it, or just it causing a leak over time, and then it's 2 years has passed, you realise there's a leak because there's water coming through 5-6 layers of plasterboard, and it's a much bigger problem. So we don't want that to happen. So it looks pretty good as well. All the black details as well, like all the window finishes.
Have you done that with all the flats?
We're going to do it moving forward, yeah. So the next one we've got is a bank in Farnborough just down the road. So hopefully you guys will swing over and have a look.
Yeah,
but we're going to put 18 flats in it. And I think the same on that scheme. We're going to do the same sort of detail. Yeah. Just makes it look a bit different when you look on, when you look on Rightmove at other properties. It sort of looks a bit different than being a bit of a plain room. So there's all the window furniture, all power points, light switches, all the door handles and furniture. Just it makes it look a bit different. So there's 2 more flats up here.
Do these go for more?
No, these ones actually, one is still for sale. Number 9 is still available. So this one's gone. So bedroom to the left, shower room again. It's almost a mirror image of the one downstairs.
What's this rent for, this one?
This one's £1,200 a month, which is great. I mean, we've insulated the building, we've got the air source heat pumps, and there's 3 solar panels per flat. So people living here, they might be paying a little bit more, but actually living here will cost them 40 quid, 50 quid a month in electricity and heating. That's the plan. So it's lower cost for them outside of the rent. There's 16 out there, and there's like another 13, I think, on the roof, 15 on the roof.
How much did it cost you that?
That was about 15, 16 grand, I think it was, all in all. And then we split them all and had different meters in each flat, so so everyone can control their own. There's no battery. We have got to operate. We can put a battery in there, but again, it's just money. It's another 2 grand per flat. It's another 20 grand a cost that you'll be throwing in. So we'll see how they get on with it and see what the feedback is. And then flat 9's in here. So we've gone for nice little details under the kitchen sink, just so you're all in bed, cup of tea, and you're watching TV with friends or whatever, you haven't got to turn all the lights on. And this, obviously, we wanted to push out to give as much space as possible, and wanted to make it look like it's been built in a feature. It's actually part of the roof structure.
So what's the numbers on this deal?
This deal? Yeah. Well, we're not quite there yet. I'm still finishing the bin store cupboard, which will be finished by Saturday. But if that comes in, we're probably looking at, so we bought it for 400 grand. We have spent about 750 grand on it. It's been refinanced at 1.5 million, so we're about 350 grand, I think it is, with the stamp duty cost, the legal costs and stuff. Like I said, we're leaving about 60, 70 grand in the deal when we refinance it, and it'll bring in around 72 grand, 75 grand a year, depending on our management fees, which we're still negotiating with our letting agent.
Yeah, so a lot of people want to get into like commercial conversions. What's like your best pointers for anyone who wants to get started?
I think I said last time, like, you literally need to start with HMO, or to start with buying your own property, actually looking at your principal primary residence, buying it, it's tax free, do some work to it, don't get attached to it and sell it and don't pay tax, and build that 2 or 3 times. Then start doing a few HMOs, learn the regulations, learn how to work with builders, or do a lot of it yourself, get a bit of equity and get some cash flow behind you, and then the world is your oyster. The next thing is really to go out and find investors. It sounds really scary to go and ask for money, but the odds are there's so much money out there. You just go to London and one of these networking, I mean, you turn up 3 or 4 times, people get to know your face, you explain your story, and people buy you in your passion and your drive to succeed, and you just need someone to give you £250,000 quid, £500,000 quid. You don't let them down, you use it like it's your own money, you work as hard as you can, and it goes from there really, it snowballs. Like this time 2 years ago, buying an old shop to get 9 flats out of it was pretty insane really. I can't believe like a year later I've now got it, it's finished. But now we're looking at buying this bank to put 18 1-bed flats in it and move our office into it on the ground floor. And who knows what's going to come after that. So doing a 30, 40, 50 flat scheme in a 20-storey building is not as scary as it was 2 years ago. And in 2 years' time, who knows where we'll be. So hopefully you guys will stay in contact, come out with our next one and go from there.
And where can the viewers find you?
So SW Homes Ltd, so SW Homes Ltd is where we put most of our stuff up, or swhomes.co.uk.